The I-210 Gold Line Bridge is the first component of the Metro Gold Line Foothill extension from Pasadena to Azusa to finalize design and go to construction. During summer 2011, work will begin on the 584 linear-foot bridge which will cross the eastbound lanes of the I-210 freeway between Baldwin and Santa Anita Avenues. Construction of the bridge is starting at the end of June 2011 and is being built by Skanska USA, the design builder selected by the Metro Gold Line Foothill Extension Construction Authority for the project.
We're fairly confident that we can complete the project in a year. Certainly we've done structures of this size in the same amount of time.
To help keep you updated on the status of construction and how it might impact you in the coming months, the Construction Authority will begin posting quarterly webisodes. Here's what you can expect during June, July, and August 2011.
Yeah, for the last 10 months, the design team has been working on developing the design for the project, and we're very excited about entering the construction phase. We're standing at the site of the initial foundation that will be placed to support the bridge. But before we can build that, we have to do a lot of grading and site preparation.
The biggest activity that's going to be part of that is constructing a temporary shoring wall in the median of the freeway.
There's approximately 30 feet elevation difference between the eastbound lane and the westbound lane. And this retaining wall will enable the contractor to remove much of that slope.
That will provide for approximately a 45-foot wide working surface that is level and flat for the contractor to access the site.
You really don't have a feel for how big the equipment is that we're bringing in here. We're bringing in a 350-ton crane to help set the reinforcement for these very deep foundations. These cranes need lots of space. So if you're looking over there, you see, well, you got lots of space. Well, we really don't until we build this wall and then are able to level out the area so that these cranes can work off a level platform.
The second phase of construction involves the construction of some very deep foundations that are not visible to the public after the project is completed. These two columns that support the structure, as well as a third column that's not on the rendering here, are supported by some 11-foot diameter, 110-foot deep concrete piles. Now, these are piles that are drilled in place. These are not driven piles, these are drilled piles. Each pile takes approximately 1 week to construct.
This is the point where we would bring in pre-assembled steel reinforcing cages. Those will be lifted with a large 350-ton crane, set into place, and then as quickly as possible, concrete will be poured inside that drilled hole.
This is the site of the first one. There are two in the median on the other side of the freeway.
Our subcontractor, Anderson Drilling, will bring in one of their larger pieces of drilling equipment. They have a nickname for it. It's called Big Stan. It's a large, one of the largest portable drilling rigs in the industry, and it can drill up to 200 feet in depth, I believe. In addition to these large cast and drill hole piles, there are a number of smaller 3-foot diameter piles that will be needed for the construction of the abutments. The abutments are, of course, the supports at the ends of the bridge. You see one here in the rendering, this structure here. That abutment is supported on 18 3-foot diameter piles. They're not nearly as deep. They only go down about 50 feet, and they're drilled with much smaller pieces of equipment. We hope to have all the foundation work done during the summer, well before the rainy season would kick in later this year.
During construction, there will be the need to close some of the freeway. There will be periods of time where there will be some lanes that will be reduced, and then there will be periods of time where we will have full freeway closures. Those closures will be done late at night to minimize disruption to traffic.
The full freeway closures would not begin until midnight, and they will be picked up by 5 a.m. And the detour is well established. They'll get off the freeway at Baldwin, and the detour route will bring them around Foothill Boulevard back onto the freeway at Santa Anita.
To make sure that the public is adequately informed as often as we can, we will be posting information about the project status and as well as anticipated freeway closures on our website. But working through Caltrans, they also have a very sophisticated network to notify public of anticipated closures, and we will be working with them on that.
We'll monitor this situation very closely, and If necessary, we'll make adjustments.
Sign up to receive up-to-the-minute construction alerts to your cell phone and bi-weekly construction notices at www.foothillextension.org or call the I-210 Gold Line Bridge toll-free hotline at 855-446-1160.